All right, hello everybody. Zaxter99 back here with a very special miss. This is going to be miss number 373. A new special number, not an even, 400 or 300 or whatever. But guys, I've been reviewing games for well over 10 years on Steam. 95% of the reviews I write for games on Steam end up making a video here on my YouTube channel. It's not very often that I come across a game. In fact, I don't know that I've ever played an indie game that at the end, before I hit the stop record button, actually made me feel despair and sadness and empathy for the developer himself. And that's what I witnessed today. I mean, I played a great game earlier today with Life is Strange 2. The first episode had my eyes tearing up. I had a couple of emotional moments in that game, but I enjoyed that. This game here actually made me feel a despair that made me want to cry for, I think, the first time ever playing an indie game. And because of that, I think this might be the worst indie game I've ever played. It blows my mind that anybody out there could pay $100 and actually launch a game in this awful of a state. And if there's ever been a reason for Steam to implement some kind of quality control, this right here might be that reason. I want to go ahead and show you guys what I said in my review of this game, and then I'll show you scenes from what I just witnessed. And then at the end, I'll show you the complete gameplay that I played for this game. But I just want you guys to let these words soak in, and I don't know, just let you fathom what I just witnessed to some degree. All right? So when we look at my review, guys, that I just posted, okay, people, I've now reviewed 1,242 games on Steam. A lot of fucking games. And I've now played some absolutely horrid games and games that were complete failures like the day before. I've probably played 75 or more quickly developed Game Guru asset flip disasters. Some of the laziest trash on earth is Game Guru developers throwing shit up on Steam. But at least most of those worst games that I've ever played to now function to some minimum level until now. I honestly believe that this just might be the worst pile of trash that I've ever experienced on Steam. Let's be real here. Who's the developer on this? It's like, why? Just why? And to anyone who knows this developer, why would you allow this person to humiliate themselves to this depth? I could go on even more. But imagine in your mind someone doing the most personal, humiliating act in public that you can possibly even imagine. And then launching this game is right up there with that. Why would you allow someone that you care for, or perhaps even love, to do this to themselves? And to Steam, oh to Steam. If there has ever been a single good reason to finally start implementing some minimum level of quality control, this game right here might just be that reason, or should be that reason. I'm not even kidding, people. Playing this game today actually almost made me want to cry. It's that bad. And I just don't get it. I really don't. I've written some really harsh reviews on Steam over my years, and this is an all new level. I feel nothing but despair after playing what I just witnessed. Now, normally, a game like that's this bad, I might understand someone wanting to go out and buy the game and play it for themselves just to witness how bad it really is, just to talk about it or make a video about it. But not this. Oh, not this. After turning the camera sensitivity all the way down to the bare minimum, moving your mouse even half an inch left or right will send your camera whiplashing 100 miles an hour in either direction. Turning down the audio settings to like 20% or something, and finally finding alien assets to fight will still nearly blow your goddamn eardrums out if you aren't careful. There just isn't anything good or promising about this title that might give a person even a grain of hope. I fear that anyone else playing this might feel that same kind of despair and sadness that I felt while testing it. Now, this certainly isn't a survival game as it likes to call itself in the genres, and I can't believe that it's actually listed as an MMO on the right side of the Steam page. and Steam somehow allowing this developer to call it an MMO here on the Steam page. The best fitting genre for this title is easily depressive. Yep, you heard it first here, people. I just came up with a whole new genre of indie games. Depressive. Hopefully we don't see any more this damn bad. Sheesh. Not recommended. Paid $10 to feel mass despair and almost depression just for playing it for 20 minutes? That's a big oof. And guys, I know this is a harsh review, but this is a really, really bad game. And I know that games like this typically get trolls and guys coming in with memes and saying best game ever and giving it a thumbs up and saying best game ever, and come up with some comical or funny line. But one thing I do here on my channel, guys, is I'm brutally honest about both indie gems that I find, great value little games, and some of the worst trash I've ever played. I can't be dishonest about what I experience. Because when I play this and I look at it and I look at the Steam page, I'm not seeing a Steam title that makes me think, okay, this guy's just memeing, this guy's just trying to come up with a horrible game to be funny. No, I'm not feeling that. I actually feel like this developer believes that he created something good or special. Like, this isn't a joke. And that's what makes me sad. Is how could anybody in their right fucking mind believe that what I just witnessed is good in any shape, way, or form? And it really did kind of make me sad. I'm not even kidding about that, guys. Staycation, a very special title, but not for any good reason. This is a game, guys, that makes the day before, which was covered heavily on YouTube and covered heavily in reviews and articles across the internet. This game makes the day before look like a technological masterpiece by comparison. I mean, this is 100 times worse than the day before, and I'm not even exaggerating. But anyway, guys, if you guys want to watch my full gameplay, I'm going to go ahead and have that right after this. You guys can watch it from moment A that I launch the game to the end when I finally hit the stop record. Addie was right there with me, but yeah, this just might take the cake. I know I've said it many times before. Oh my god, this is the worst game I've ever played or whatever. But I just can't imagine or remember a time when I played a game when a game was this fucking bad. This has been Zaxter99. Be sure you comment down below, guys. Be sure you like this video, or be sure you subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. But let me know what you think after watching the video. Am I over exaggerating how bad it is from after playing it, or you kind of feel what I feel? I'd love to know. This has been Zaxter99, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Zaxter99. Welcome back, everybody. So we just launched the game. I wanted to go ahead and say while this game is launching, guys, and while I allow the online connectivity for the Unreal mess here, I want to go ahead and show you guys real quick. Staycation comes in here at a massive 25.7 gigabyte install size, which this wouldn't be such a big install size if this was a AAA game. But for a game that looks like it's just based in a city, sounds like we're just downloading a whole bunch of fucking assets that are probably cobbled together. That's been my experience with these kind of games. So Staycation. Press any key to continue. Oh god. Loud as shit. Okay, master volume, turn that shit down. It doesn't look like this is doing anything, and music is all the way to 0, and we're still hearing music. So my master, finally, it did something. Jesus Christ. Okay. Sound effects are still super loud, even though I'm turning the sound effects way down. Let's just go with that. Anti-aliasing quality. Do we have screen blur? No. Screen blur can fuck off. Alright. Shading quality, turn that down to shadow quality. Foliage quality high. Let's see if we can make this game run better. Brightness. Way down here. Because I saw how dark the fucking video was. So we're going to turn this brightness way up from where it was. And we're going to go back. Okay. Oops. Multiplayer or beta? We'll just go new game here. I guess it's a single player game. It is important to mention the Staycation is still in development. Okay, so it's important to note as well this game is not in early access. On the Steam page, I did look for that, Addy, and this game is not in early access. So really doesn't have a whole lot of excuses if it's as bad as it looked like in the trailer. We shall see.
Wah.
I think the game... Oh, no. Whoa! Oh my god, that's blinding. Bruh! Oh my god. Okay. Options. Let's go to control. Let's see if we can turn this field of view. Let's turn this field of view up a little bit, but let's also... Is there a mouse sensitivity? Controller access. Controller. Field of view. Camera sensitivity. Let's turn that down. Way too fast. Consume. Jesus Christ, it's fucking blurry even though I turned the image blur all the way down. Guys, I can't even... The camera control is still so far down. Camera sensitivity, 0.3, 0.1. Jesus Christ. Why do I put myself through this? You know why I put myself through this, guys? I put myself through this so you guys don't have to. Look at the fucking motion blur, even though we turn that shit down to 0. And I am getting a solid, what feels like 2 frames per second. Let me go ahead and turn my FPS on, guys. Alright guys, we've turned on the FPS here. Let's see if we're getting... Yep, just as I expected. We're getting a whopping 6 frames per second. Good thing I turned some of that stuff down, huh? Oh my god, 15 frames per second as we stand still here. The question is, Addy, this isn't even early access. This guy has had 3.5 years since his last catastrophe on Steam. And it's like he's learned nothing. Like, what the hell? Like, how do you dare launch a game in this kind of shape?
Lord knows.
Oh my god. Like, I thought the day before was bad, but the day before could win fucking major technological awards compared to the fucking mess we have here. Jesus Christ. And so we're seeing why this game is 25 gigabytes now. It's all these fucking assets he has just thrown on a fucking big map. I can't jump. Oh, I can jump over items, okay. I haven't seen a monster yet. I haven't seen a gun or anything yet either. Mouse wheel does nothing. Hit 1, 2, and 3 does nothing. So if I started with any weapons, they're not easily selectable, or I don't know how to select them. I'm guessing you have to find a weapon and pick it up, but man, what a absolute fucking catastrophe this shit is. Like, where are the mobs? And I am having to be very, very careful with my mouse, guys, because if I move my mouse more than like 1/4 of an inch, the whole screen just goes flying, plus you see all the fucking crazy motion blur. Okay, I'm out of stamina now. And my stamina is regaining so goddamn slow. You see there's a green bar down at the bottom right. Jesus Christ. So I understand that it's realistic for you not to regain stamina really quick if you run a mile in real life or whatever. But in a video game, you don't want to have to wait 20 minutes for your fucking stamina to regain. Especially if shit's chasing you all over the screen. But... I'm really, at this point, I'm really curious if there's even any fucking monsters in the game.
Right?
I haven't seen a single motherfucker yet. What's this over here? Just an asset store? Car wash. We can find a gun in here. Got it. Oh, it's an asset store. Sure, you can find that store on the marketplace. Just as I'm sure you can find all these car assets on the marketplace and this telephone booth. I can't... Okay, so we have an invisible line, it looks like? An invisible wall? Or no? I couldn't walk up on the sidewalk. That's weird. Sure, none of these buildings are enterable. Alright. Yeah, we have no jump button. Oh, I've somehow got to jump there. Wow. This little fall animation included with this character asset. See the fence there clipping in and out. I mean, if I see a fucking zombie, I'll go up and try to punch it, but I haven't seen shit yet. So there's nothing in here. One thing I noticed as well, this is a lot brighter than the trailer was. Maybe it turns night in this game? Not sure.
You didn't change the brightness or anything? It wouldn't let
yeah,
you?
I did increase the brightness. Just because so it wouldn't be so dark, so maybe that's why. But I didn't increase it that much. I just didn't want my gameplay to look as dark as the trailer was. So that's why I turned the brightness up.
From the sound, the way that the volume worked, I could see where it's either all or nothing.
Yeah, probably. So we are making loops around the city and going everywhere trying to find anything to fight, and I'm not even seeing any kind of creatures in the game, much like what we saw in the trailer. I'm not seeing any kind of life, except for a million fucking asset cars on the road. Everywhere. Some of them turned upside down. Well, maybe if we follow the arrow. I'm happy to walk because I won't regain stamina. I just died! Oh, I think I died because of hunger or something. Alright guys, so while I was searching around, I died for some reason unexplained. Now I respawn in a house or a room floating in the sky. It's like, what the hell? Okay. And what happened now? Oh, I'm running into a wall, I think. Or no, now I'm... Alright, so we died. Okay, so the 100, that looks like our health. I don't know how I ran out of health. Oh, it probably was hunger or something, or thirst. But we didn't see any signs of any kind of crates or anything to look for food or health or water or whatever. Here in my room that I spawn in, I hit my poster and it sounded like a bullet deflecting off of the...
Or a metal sign.
Yeah, what the hell? Jesus Christ. Bro. What is this check mark for up here? I just don't understand, Addy, for the life of me, how somebody can release a game in this 4 of a state. What the hell are you thinking? Oh my god. Can I get up this door? I just walked through it, okay. What is this? E? Oh, I got 10 wood, and it just fades away. Okay. So this is all of a sudden a survival game with wood just sitting around in a city. Alright, maybe now we'll see a monster? Or no? I can't even begin to explain how bad the sensitivity is or how oversensitive the camera controls are, guys, even though I've lowered it to as slow as you could possibly go. Is that monsters walking around? I think it is. We saw our first monsters. Hell yeah. Here one comes right here. Oh god, we got a fucking dog.
Oh my god.
I haven't lost any health. Look at my health. Oh, we found a monster. I guess we had to die before we could see a monster. Oh my god. Well, I've lost 4 health now. And somehow just walking around the city, I lost no health. But fighting 3 enemies at once, dogs and everything, I've lost no health. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know how many times I've said that, guys. I've said this before. But I'm honestly wondering at this point if this isn't the worst pile of shit I've ever played in my life. Like, I've played some absolute terrible fucking games in my history of gaming on Steam. But this might take the cake. This is so god-awful. What the fuck? Why is the blood gray? And why is the dog not even moving anymore? Like, are you dead? Is that... I think he's dead. I think he's... Yeah, because he's not fighting anymore, and I think that's... Yeah, I think that's why... Like, if I go hit this one, he's probably... You know? I can't crouch. There's no crouch button at all. And with that, guys, I only lost 6 health. Jesus fucking Christ. So... What the hell was he saying? Almost sounds like he... Almost sounds like the guy made some sounds and... Oh my god. Alright. Guys, even though I've turned the sound way down, I'm gonna go ahead and turn...
Still very annoying.
Yeah, I had to turn the... I had to turn OBS way down just because the fucking sound effects are still god-awfully loud. I'm actually losing health now. I wish I could find a gun, but... This is so fucking bad. I love the backhand with the right mouse button. I don't know if I'm going to survive this fight, Eddie.
Oh no.
I'm so scared. I'm so into this. Wow. This is just... Guys, this game is bad on a whole new level. The sound effects are way over loud when you fight these guys. Like, it's almost like the sound effects here fighting take your adjustments. They don't even take your adjustments into consideration. I turned the volumes way down, and it's still just massively loud. As you can see, the fighting animations and combat is some of the worst I've ever seen in my entire life. I was gonna say you maybe have played worse games, but I don't think so. Just a what are my frames per second? I'm still getting 10 frames per second. All right, guys. If I beat both these guys, I win the game. I'm just saying. I'm gonna call this a win if I can survive this. So 20 health. It almost looks like they're trying to hold on to something and beat my ass. All right. And oh, we still got two guys here, but they're not doing anything. Okay. So we survived. We are now down at 9 health. We're dying of something. Oh, we're dying of hydration. This is probably what we died the first time. And we're dying of hydration way faster than 19 aliens hitting us. And the backpack fell off and is now floating in the sky. We are dead. So notice how 10 aliens hitting us with fireballs and everything else like that. We don't lose nearly as much health as when we start dying of not drinking water. So guys, I've already been all around this map. I haven't seen any signs of any water or anything else. This is absolutely the worst game I have probably either ever played. I think this is. I'd go back to look at some of the atrocities that I've played over the years. Notice a dead zombie here sliding along the ground. This is so fucking bad. I honestly think this might be the worst pile of trash I've ever played in my life. And I have played Game Guru trash. I have played lots of games. I will say some of the worst games I've ever played have been made with the Unreal Engine. Guys, I gotta say, if you're working in the Unreal Engine, you're learning the Unreal Engine with great power, and that is definitely the Unreal Engine. It has a lot of power, but it's a super powerful engine. But like the old Spider-Man movie said, with great power comes great responsibility. When you're using the Unreal Engine, you really have to be careful what the hell you're pumping out, because some of the worst shit I've ever played has been constructed in the Unreal Engine, and this definitely shows that. I honestly believe this might be the worst game I've ever played. And I've played some games that, are pretty close to this bad, but this just might take the cake. This is so fucking bad. And we respawn. Just the fact that I've turned the sensitivity on my mouse all the way down. Look how this room looks. Look how the walls look fucked up. Look how it looks like I can walk out through the wall here, and then I can't. I mean, just this room here looks like I'm on the outside of the room. Like, everything about this game just is terrible. There is nothing at all good about this game. I'm starting to get motion sick as well from, I think, all the motion blur that I know I turned down to 0 as well. Yeah, it's starting to get pretty sick. Is there a gun or something over here, maybe? Oh my god, no, that's just a light. Okay. So, it is what I expected it to be. Actually, this is a lot worse than what I expected it to be, if I'm going to be completely honest. The settings just don't work. Turning your camera sensitivity down to the lowest possible number, and it's still just... I'm just barely moving my mouse, guys. I'm barely moving my mouse here. And you see how ridiculous it is. I don't think you realize how bad the oversensitivity on the camera is until you play this game. We picked up wood like this is trying to be some kind of survival game, and we know damn well that this is not going to be a working, stable MMO. I don't need to know how the developer was allowed to call this an MMO. What this is, guys, is MMT. No, not even multiplayer. It's just MT. Massive trash. It's an MT, not an MMO. It's a massive pile of trash. How about an MPOT? Massive pile of trash, and this yet is, guys, and I died quickly that time. I don't know what the hell I died from. Nothing was down. I just completely died for no reason. My hydration was there. I had food. I just died for no reason that time.
It's such a poo game, that's why.
Yeah, it's like, dude, quit playing the game already. Fucking uninstall this shit. 25 gigabytes of fucking all together trash. Alright. I usually try to be as constructive as I can, guys. But Phobos 76, I'm assuming you're, like, in your 40s. I'm assuming 76 is the year you were born. I have no idea. But if you are a teenager or whatever, I don't know. But I don't care who you are. If you're over 12 years old, you gotta know better than to spend $100 to put some pile of crap like this up on Steam. Are you not even playing or playtesting your own goddamn game? This is madness. I agree. Like, madness is launching a game in this kind of a state and expecting anything other than negative reviews. If you're launching something like this and expecting to make some money or expecting to make your $100 back, that's madness. That's absolute insanity. I've reviewed literally 12, 1,300 games at this point over my Steam, and if you're like the worst game I've ever reviewed, or definitely one of the top 10 worst games I've ever played on my channel, that's not something to, write home about. That's certainly not anything to have any kind of pride about. So I hope the fuck you don't get mad when I call your game exactly what it is. There's no game here. It's just absolute asset cobbled together trash. This developer has shown that he has no clue how to construct a game, how to code, how to do anything. No game design skills, no nothing. Just cobbling together a bunch of trash and hitting export. And the game's not even in early access. Like, guys, when I say, I'm not even kidding when I say this game is so bad that it actually makes me want to cry. I actually feel that much empathy for whoever Phobos 76 is. It's like, I genuinely feel despair and not even anger. I feel empathy and despair for this guy for launching this or for having the state of mind to launch this game on Steam and maybe expect anything other than what I'm seeing here. Just expect anything other than negative reviews. Like, how else? And to anybody that knows this guy, anybody that knows this developer, if you're his family, if you're his friend, if you're his wife, his girlfriend, whatever, if you know this guy and you are watching this video and you're seeing the kind of trash he just spent time and money to upload on Steam, shame on you as well. Shame on you for allowing your friend or your family member to embarrass himself in this fashion. This is sad. This isn't even funny or anything else. This is just nothing but sad. And even my dog Timber is whining and crying in the background because I think she's even feeling the despair that I'm feeling by playing this atrocity of a game. Um, this is some of the worst shit ever, guys. I mean, I played such bad games over the years that it's hard to really say, okay, this game's worse than that game. But I just don't see how you can get any worse than what we just played here. This makes This makes the day before that I played last November, December, whenever it launched. This makes the day before look like it should win a Nobel Prize in comparison. It's just, and to Steam as well. To Steam, how dare you approve something this bad? If there isn't a game that shows that Steam needs to fucking implement some kind of quality control more than this game, I don't know what it is. Guys, it is exactly what I expected it to be going in, but somehow I had no idea that it would be this fucking bad. At least it did give me a laugh when I first saw that combat and how bad it was. But welcome to M.I.S. number, I think we're at number 373, guys. 373 is a special one, with easily one of the absolute worst games to ever launch on Steam. Game Guru games make this game look amazing, or this game makes Game Guru games look amazing for sure. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played a Game Guru game this embarrassing, or this sad. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of what I feel is easily one of the worst games to ever launch on Steam with Staycation.